We are packing to go to Florida for a friend's wedding, and we're taking all the kids with us. So this will be our first time to travel since the start of like this pandemic, and to take the kids with us. So we're gonna see how this goes. It's a direct flight, so we're thankful for that. Uh-oh, did you knock our bag down? It's okay, sis. Thank you. Sis, are you trying to push it? Don't tip it over. Got our bags packed. We're ready to roll. Here we are, going to the airport. You guys excited?
Go to Florida.
Uh-huh.
And I have my backpack back here.
Spurge has the snack bag. Henry, are you excited? Right. Ivy, you about to fall asleep?
Don't fall asleep yet, Ivy.
Not. You can sleep on the airplane. Okay, we just checked our bags and we're waiting Daddy to get back from parking the car.
I'm gonna go on an escalator.
Henry, you excited? I can see that you're smiling. Little squinty eyes. All right, so I'm gonna share some of my top tips for travel with kids. There are some areas where we will always try to save money, and then there are other areas where we are okay with splurging a little bit and just spending a little extra money to make our travel as comfortable as possible. So one of the ways that we try to save money is by bringing our own snacks and our own water bottles into the airport, because I find that typically if you're stopping in a little shop in the airport to buy snacks, they're gonna be like way overpriced. So we will go to the store in advance and get little snacks and things, hopefully nothing too crumbly or sugary or messy. We look for protein, so we'll do like bag of beef jerky, some trail mix, peanut butter crackers. We'll let one of the kids carry these in a backpack on the plane, and we have our snacks there, and we don't have to be buying things in flight. Another thing is water bottles. So we bring a water bottle for each person, and we fill those once we get through security. And then right before we get on our flight, fill them again, make sure everybody's bottles are topped off. And that saves money because water bottles in the airport costs quite a bit.
Can you take me on the escalator?
Maybe I will.
Take me on the escalator.
All right, now.
You have to step on at the same time. So there are some other areas where we may be actually okay with spending a little more money. Sometimes it's worth it for the sake of your sanity. A few of those things would be, when we have a really tiny baby, sometimes we will just hold them on our lap. But when they get to the wiggly toddler stage where they just want to get down and run all over the plane, it is nice to go ahead and purchase a seat for them sometimes and just have them strapped in their car seat so they are just sitting and not wreaking havoc on the plane. So this last time when we flew with Ivy, we did that. We were flying Allegiant Air, so it was not very expensive to just go ahead and get her own seat. And that was amazing for us. I mean, you can always hold them on your lap if they're under 2, but it can be nice to just have them strapped in their car seat. Sometimes you'll even get lucky and they'll fall asleep and take a nap for you. This thing is, the pictures are never straight on the wall. So another thing is checked bags. You can save money by carrying more on the flight with you. Everybody can carry their own bag and try to shove as much clothes and that kind of stuff in there as possible. We find that when you have quite a few young kids, you just need those hands free to be able to hold kids, move car seats on and off the plane, etc. And it's nice to check as much as possible. So on average, it costs like $25 to check a bag. We usually check 1, sometimes 2 bags for our family, depending on how long we're gonna be gone. Just try to put everything we can in the checked bags, and that way when we're going on and off the plane, usually we just have a diaper bag, a snack bag, and Ben will have his laptop bag. I mean, in addition to that, we have baby gear like the stroller and the car seat to wrangle, and then of course 3 little tiny humans that we're trying to keep track of. So that ends up being a lot. Another essential thing that we always travel with is our double stroller. We've been doing this for years now, ever since we just had our first 2 kids. At this point, this last time we flew, only Ivy was sitting in the stroller, but we still brought the double stroller because we could throw her car seat on the front. We could pile jackets on there. Ben's laptop bag could hang on there. It was kind of the catch-all. It was amazing. Then we can also, park kids on each side of the stroller, have them hang on to that, and we don't lose anybody in the airport. So our double stroller is very essential, and we'll be traveling with that until I mean, our kids are out of diapers, I'm sure. Door's gonna open. There's Daddy. There's Henry. Spurgey. All right. Let's go. Are you watching those planes come in, Henry? You excited, Ivy? You see those big airplanes? Nobody saw that. Hand sanitizer, that's another thing. If you buy that in the airport, it's kind of overpriced. So we usually grab some of those in advance, bring those with us, have one in each bag. Spurge, don't lick fingers in the airplane.
Daddy.
You ready to go?
I'm trying not to
You excited? Spurgey, are you excited to be next to a window? Y'all buckled in?
Yep. And if you press this thing and open it up.
Wow. It sure does open it.
If you do this in here, then you're buckled. And I tightened it up.
Good job. Good work. We're getting boarded for our flight. We're about ready to go.
Look at the window. Down, there's that thing. The windows. Why are we not going up in the sky anymore?
Not everybody's in here yet. Everybody has to get on board first. Henry, are you ready to fly, buddy? You have a cool window there. You have 2 windows. Whenever we can, we try to book window seats for our kids so they're sitting near a window. It's just fun for them to be able to see out the window where we're going, and it kind of helps keep them entertained. That's nice. You can see everything.
Yeah. Once we take off, maybe the plane will lean one way, and then you can see the grounds down there.
Here we go, Ivy. We're taking off. Some essential things that we're always sure to bring, things for the kids to do on the plane. Sometimes we've done little bags with like quiet toys, books. I usually will always download a few little shows for the kids to watch on the plane. Paw Patrol is something that I bought a season of that years ago, and they've just watched the same one over and over. It's like whenever we fly, you get to watch Paw Patrol, so they like that. Ivy, you put your snacks on there. We usually try to put off turning on a show until they get really restless, and then that's like kind of our last resort, but it is helpful. So between that and snacks, we aim to keep everybody happy and quiet and in their seats. And it's always frustrating if you end up being the parent with that kid on the plane who's like wailing or cranky or whatever. So we try to have multiple options available to calm them, to distract them, especially when they're really little. It's just hard to like reason with them. They just want to be doing their own thing and running around, and don't want to be trapped in a car seat or sitting in a seat. So yeah, it's great to have multiple things there where you can just be like, okay, what about this or what about that, and kind of distract them, keep them occupied. Coming in for a landing. Almost in for a landing.
That's a ginormous bird.
Yeah.
We're going down on the ground.
Ivy, we're about to touch down. Hold on tight. Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Orlando Sanford International Airport, where the local time here is approximately 9 p.m.
Here we are. We made it. We're going to get our rental car. We can maneuver through these streets here with our big old bag. Oh, here we go. We just got in our rental van. a nice minivan. And we're...
Yeah, but this is not ours.
Nope, it's not ours.
And the car seat is not mine. I'm the booster seat.
You can take your mask off now, buddy. Just hang on to it till we get to the hotel.
This is my mask. That's new from this store.
Sis, we're here. You ready to go?
I think
We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the hotel now and get some sleep, and tomorrow hopefully go to the beach. The next day we had a great time at the beach before we went to the rehearsal and the rehearsal dinner, and then the next day was the wedding. The wedding was beautiful and the reception was a lot of fun.
Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all.
once we go down to Arkansas, it's gonna turn white. Yay! Colors white. Yay!
We're waiting on our bag. We just got home. Ivy, did you have fun on the airplane? I'm fascinated by this going around and around. Sure is fun to travel, but there's nothing quite like getting back home. We love our house. We love Arkansas. We love getting to sleep in our own bed. What do you think about that, Henry?
Good.
Is that cool? Spurge, what do you think?
When will another bag come over?
Well, that's the last of all the bags from our flight. Anything else? I guess we always try to have like plastic bags because you never know when somebody's gonna have a blowout and you need somewhere to just throw a stinky outfit or a stinky diaper or whatever. So we try to keep extra plastic bags in our diaper bag so we can just throw things like that in there. Spare everybody on the plane from the stench. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you have any tips or tricks for flying with young kids, drop those down in the comment section below because I would love to hear about them. I'm always looking for advice from other experienced moms.